this is Zazie Graphics. This particular tutorial will be showing you how to create this simple flyer design. Alright, so without any further ado, let's go into this tutorial. Now let me just let you know, I didn't like this design at all. I don't even like it. It was for a client, but since she said she wanted a design, and I when I looked at the client, the kind of person she is, she's a lady, and most of those ladies used to like anything that has to do with gold that pops out and has all this shining. That's why I used that 5 and this that's red as the gradient, the red gradient. That's why I actually made use of it in this design. Okay, no, some ladies, once they don't like when you give them a simple design, they don't actually, maybe if I used it like a blue color, they'll tell you, it's not really good. But since it's black and the gold is there and it's shining, they always like it. Okay, let's just go straight to this tutorial. So I'll just come here and hide this one. So the next thing is just to change the background to black. Okay, so I'll get a shape. Then so let me just tell you the color code of this gradient I'm making use of. So let me give you, so for this part, you click here, click on this paint bucket, click on this pencil, erase whatever you're having on that side. Make sure, okay, let's just be sure you're using this side of the gradient, this side, this particular one, this side, whatever your kind of gradient. So just pay attention to this, my color code 503B31. erase whatever is there and just copy and paste this one. Then click on this check mark. There'll be a check mark here. Click on it, then click on OK. So you'll notice that it's changed to this one. Then come to click on this other one, click on the paint bucket, click on pencil, then type 640002, then click on the check mark and click on OK. So you have something like this. Then you click OK. Alright, so I will now stretch this out here. Alright, so let me just leave it here. I will just come here and lock it. So I will just copy it. Let me copy it. Copy. So this time I'll just change the color to white, just white. Then I reduce the opacity. Let me leave it to 80. Then I just position it here. Now you can choose to increase it, but let me just reduce it. Let me reduce it first. Okay, you know what, let's just edit this and increase the opacity to 100. So let me just reduce it here. Alright, so I'll click on this. So this is actually not the client's number. I don't know if I can remember her phone number, but let's just keep this. Discount. So the font I just used one particular typeface for this design, which was Montserrat. Let's make use of black. So I increase this. This was the size I made use of. Okay, let's just make use of 50. So I have my 5% here. So I just click on crop. So I just want this side. %. Now when I did this design, actually I don't like it, but because I know it's lady and I looked at the nature of the kind of the lady who she is, I know she likes something that is shiny, something that is kind of shiny and glowy. So that's why when I just give her this one, immediately she just liked it. So this is me now giving you an idea on how to deal with this kind of clients. It's not majorly they just like things that are shiny. So you know what? Let me just come here and go back to the previous project and copy the text. Alright, so let me just copy everything here. Copy. Copy the dates. Copy. Copy this. And they should all be my. When this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me copy the phone number. Alright. Copy. Alright, so this is. Alright, just go back, recover to save, and it should be here. Alright, so this is what we have here. Now I will just click on, and let me just bring in this discount. I'll copy it and paste. Okay, you can see it N and V. Alright, so there is a reason I actually use that N phone number and V. So I'll be making use of Montserrat regular. So for my, let me reduce the size. So I'll change the color to black. Right, so I will just, okay, we're still seeing that. Okay, let's just try and increase the spacing. Does it look okay? So this is what we'll be doing now. We'll just come here, font. Then I have an inbuilt font. My Pixellab has some inbuilt icon font. So it is here. So when you just search this font, the one installed on Pixellab, if you're using this type of my Pixellab, you see it here. So I'll just highlight this. Okay, so this is this particular design, so I'll just make it this one here. Alright, so the next thing is I'm just going to copy this. This time I'll change the color to white. Then just get rid of the spacing. Then the font should be bold because it is part of the topic. Okay, so for this design I made use of, is my choice for this particular part, I made use of centered alignment. Now this 50, this 5, let me just put them together. Things that are related, let me just put them together. So this, and I'll just click on this and just scale. Okay, 5% discount sales. Alright, so I'll just come here and just move it not to be far from that wall. Alright, so let me try extra bold. Let's see. Well, let's just stick with bold. Alright, so I'll position this one here, increase the line spacing, then so I'll just stay with this here. Alright, so we have this. Okay, let me go back to this design. Let me bring it to the front, and so I can just look at it. Wow. Okay, so bring this one down. Okay, we have this. So I'll just come here and click on this line. This, just move it to the top. Alright, so I guess I can now do with this one now. Alright, so let me just increase this one. Let me take it to the top, then copy it. Alright, then change the font to regular. Okay, so come to edit, come to this. Alright, so I'm trying to create like a particular, let me just distinguish that 10 key. Let me locate my color, then put it on this 10 key, click on and go to the shape, this gold, this particular side. Alright, this one here. Then I'll just draw it to this, let it be this color. Alright, so we'll just come here and let's reduce the size. Alright, so I was wondering when I was going to bring this guy out, and I brought it out. Alright, let me leave it at, let's kind of get rid of that spacing I kept used there. Now it is now this guy. So I'll click on shape, this way, then is it this way? So I'll use this guy, the same color we made use of. Alright, so let me just, alright, so we can still just come in and edit. Okay, let's leave it as thick as this. Alright, so the next thing is just to fill in the remaining 50% sales discount. So this particular one, I can as well just bring it down, still bring it down a bit. So the next thing is, let me bring in this guy, bring it to the front, then erase color, automatically takes away the white part. So I just increase it to about, let me increase it to 30. Now there's a reason I actually increased it to 30, because if I leave it as 15, when I just scale it down, it will still be very rough. So I'll be reducing the size to 6. Okay, so I'm okay with this. Now let me see why the reason I have to scale it to 30. If I leave it at 15, you can see, look at the edge. But if I reduce it to 30, it's because I've actually, did I change the color? Yeah, I did. So let's just leave it at 30 anyway. So this particular sheet, this one, you're not seeing it now, but when I change the color you will see it. Then yes, I guess you're seeing it now to white. Sorry. So let me bring it to the front, reduce the size to the same size, 6 okay, let me make this 5 6. I guess I don't need, let me just come here and so I have to just move this to this edge, then move this also this edge. Now this one is no need. This particular shape, come to this, erase this thing. Alright, so I have this, I'm okay with this now. So I'll get this guy, copy it, now the address, okay, this is the date, 3rd of, so I have to change the color. Oh, there's no need. So I used alignment, it was this alignment. And now let me reduce the size, so just position it here. Okay, this guy here. So let me copy it. Now I have to, okay, let me edit. So I have to change everything to white. Okay, this is the number. You see one particular side is going to be gold. Now you're seeing it on the screen, have you? So that's why you have to change the color to white. And because this one was not actually long, that's why you're not seeing it to all white. Alright, this is kind of too alright, so we have this. Alright, so we are done. I guess we're done with this one. Let me just bring this out. I still okay. I reduce the size when alright. This is 16. The line spacing. Okay. Alright. This one also 16. Should be even. The line spacing, yeah. How did I now? Did I not put line spacing there? God have mercy on me. So I'll just come here and just go to my gallery and okay, this is what I want to make use of. This. So I'll be giving you the logo, so you can just use any logo of your choice. So I'll click on this, take the black portion out, then erase to about, increase to about 30. Alright, on this one that we use on bold, So click and copy this. Let's see how many minutes. 20 minutes. Wow, amazing. Debbie's Empire. Okay, so now I'll have to make it align to the left. Alright, so this way, then we'll reduce the size. Please, it's too big. Then give it a bit of spacing. Be cool. So this, stretch this one out, turn it to regular, because I will try to create that this one is kind of different from this other one. No, I used medium. The medium seems lighter compared to regular. Okay, so the spacing, let's just leave it at 5. Alright, so we're done with this thing. We're done with the text part of this design. So the next thing is just to bring in our shape. Okay, let me the radius to this, then draw it this way. Alright, so I have to, okay, let me just leave it this way. Then come to texture, click on this. So let's just keep it this way. Then I'll just increase the scale it. Then alright, so the stroke, I'll give it stroke of white. So I won't touch it. I won't touch the stroke. So let me just copy this, put this one here, ensure it is here. You know what? Let's just bring it this way. You know, okay, for this to click on this and this, we just scale it down a bit. Okay, I think I'll stick with this. It's too small. Okay, this one is okay. Alright, so we have this guy here. So I'll just reduce the size, reduce it here. Just keep it this way, and the next thing is copy it, just position it at the top. So I actually did not like this design, but it was just because I know Nahuma and Sha, and I just studied the client. I don't say this is the kind of thing she will like. Okay, so let me just change every one of them now. So this is the next boot. Okay, so this one, come to texture, this. So we just use this one like that, then just scale it. I think the stretching stretching will look okay for here. I'll just manage that stretching. Usually I don't like maintaining that ratio, enabling that particular one. So let me just make do of this one. So I'll just make do of this one here like this. So that's green thing that is covering it, so I'll just make do of it like that, then get rid of this guy. So bring this guy here, bring him out. So then I went to eraser, just increase the feather, then this guy, then just stretch him out this way. So let me lock this everything so I can just play with this other one with joy. That's fear of something tampering with it. Alright, so we have this guy here. So you can just come to this guy. Don't reduce the brightness to about 25, then increase the contrast to 25. Now, so you can see the cap is not showing, so you can just come to background. See, we have variations of black. Click on this black. Alright, but I think I prefer the darker portion of black. This is not completely black, but I still prefer this one. No, it's your choice, so you can use any one of your choice, but I'll just stick with this one. It's not that even the black portion. So the next thing is my confetti. So the person is actually celebrating. He's bringing an offer that worth celebrating for. So that's why we just put this confetti here. I don't like using too much confetti, hence the reason I made use of this one. So we just copy it, duplicate it, alright. So I don't want it to touching the okay. So we have this here. So I'll just use the size and position it somewhere around here. Alright, so we're done with this design. So the next thing is just to come here and save. You just come here, save as image. Please save as ultra. So let me just go straight to Snapseed. Snapseed. So we'll just come here, bring this image. So I'll just come in now, just increase the structure, sharpen it. Okay, so we're done. So this is all. Then I can just come here and export. I'll just we just export it. Alright, that's all. So every material for this tutorial is available in the description of this video, so do well to check them. Alright, so let me bring in this one here, this original design. I want to look at the font I made use for this. Okay, alright, so I made use of the font I made use of was we made use of a white completely for this one. I didn't reduce the opacity, so please I wanted to try it. Okay, just make use of white. Just make use of white. So and my text there was actually bold, just for bold. Bold, and this guy here was actually bold. Alright, so this bold is looking somewhere in my eyes, Joe. Let me make use of regular. Okay, so that's all for this video. You can just go through. I'm still just trying to make use of thinking of two options. Now if it's your choice whether to use bold or regular, it's up to you. So this is